Hey guys, good morning. Just thought I'd do a very short video to kind of share some thoughts around this one question that I get a lot. Um, Sometimes people say to me, in terms of their relationship with God, I've been in this journey of faith or getting to know God for a while now, but feel the I don't feel that like I love God. I don't feel like the emotions are growing in terms of my love for God. And I just want to encourage you guys on a few things. For me, just throughout the years of knowing God, the first thing I realized is that uh, feelings are valid. Feelings are important. And if you don't feel anything, then there's something wrong. But feelings aren't everything. When I think about my relationship with my friends or my family or my wife, I don't feel the depth of the buzz and the goosebumps, all the time. Uh, but it needs to be there. It needs to be there from time to time, and it needs to be there strongly. Otherwise, perhaps there is no love there. Now, the most important thing and number one thing is that love is a commitment. And the question that comes to mind is that if it's a commitment, then who am I committing to? And like any relationship, the thing that's going to enable us to commit to something or someone is to know that person, to spend time with that person, to learn more about that person. And when it comes to God, I think one of the things to do, because we can't necessarily see God or we can't necessarily hear God audibly. I know some people do. I don't. I think I might have heard God's voice audibly once in my life. Because some of these senses don't allow us to grow in our relationship with God, then we need to be able to use other ways as well. So one of the ways to get to know God more is really to read reliable sources that describe who God is. To read, obviously, as a start, the Bible, which Christians describe as the Word of God. Then also other sources that it doesn't have to be Christian sources that would give you just a deeper understanding of the complexities of the universe, the complexities of creation that can lead and point you towards God. You can talk to people that know God, that have had experiences with God. That's always important, because if you want to know someone, it's really important to not just check their Facebook page and Instagram. God doesn't have a Facebook page or Instagram page. It'd be nice if he did. But to be able to do whatever it takes to find out more about God. Now, some of us might say, I don't like reading. I don't find it easy. It's not easy for me either. I would say it takes effort, but also there are so many ways these days to be able to learn about God without reading. There's the Audible Bible. There are YouTube videos. There are other videos that would be able to explain things for you. And I think it really comes down to whether we would put in the effort and we're interested. See, if you're really interested in knowing God, I would say that you would do whatever it takes to find out about Him. And you see, as the knowledge and the amazement and the understanding of who God is grows, that draws us deeper into sort of our affection for Him will grow. Our love for God will grow in substance. So it's not just about the buzz. It's not just about some feelings, although those things are valid. So I just want to encourage us all, if you want to know God, number one, find ways to learn more about Him, either by reading or listening or talking to others, spending time with others that love God. Number two, to not give up, to not be disheartened or to let other things distract you, because I can guarantee you that if you take the time and you put in the effort to learn about God, your love for God will grow. If you're a Christian, and if you're not a Christian, all I can say is that it is the most worthwhile investment of your time that you can ever make. Because, the worst thing you can discover is that, well, this is all untrue. And so you can write it off confidently that it is indeed a waste of time. But if you take the time and you discover that actually this is actually true, and you want to go deeper in it, then it's the best use of your time ever to know this God that created you, this God that loves you, and this God that can provide you salvation. Because when this life is over, we would either be separated from God or reunited with God, and there is only one way to do that, and I'll talk about that in another video sometime. Take care and God bless.